going to die.
Patrick Wilson 和 Vera Farmiga 演绎超自然研究组 Ed and Lauren Warren 回归电影《招魂2》。这次他们旅至伦敦去帮助一位单亲妈妈，她觉得有邪恶的东西在她家里，并慢慢侵蚀她的女儿。
Good girl, what's it wrong with her?
An oppressing spirit will try to force you to commit the ultimate sin.
And what's that?
Murder, suicide, or both.
恐怖电影大牌导演温子仁回归宝座，带给我们这部续集。续集的美妙之处就在于这是改编自真实的故事。这次的灵异事件是1977年名为恩菲尔德凶宅的真实案例，是 Janet 和 Margaret Hodgson 的亲身经历。
We experience paranormal things happening, and yeah, it's a true story.
It was nearly 40 years ago. I was 11.
What's that knocking?
Yeah, that's. I can hear it now. I was doing that yesterday morning, and it wasn't her. She come in. We sat together and we heard it. And I counted how many knocks, and there was 14 altogether. And it's doing it again now.
I think that I believe in life after death. I do, yeah.
There is.
After meeting the real Margaret and Janet, I kind of believe that all this is real. And it can actually happen to people. So yeah, I definitely believe that.
We gravitate toward true stories. We love true stories because we love to write movies that people can go Google and explore on their own and go, oh, that's true, that's true, that's true. Then the idea of keeping it within a time frame, because a lot of times the truth is much longer than what we can tell in a 2-hour movie.
I try to be respectful about, about the story, the characters that I'm telling. The Warrens are very religious people. It is what shapes them and make them who they are. And so that's one of the things I actually did not want to, sort of skirt around. I actually want to talk about it, acknowledge it, that they are like that.
拍摄《招魂2》有很多关于美学和特效的挑战，然而更挑战人心的是工作地点真的有闹鬼。
You know what? We actually had a priest come down and bless our set on the first day of shooting, believe it or not. And I don't know if it worked. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but the rest of our shoot was very smooth and nothing creepy happened. So I'm very, very thankful.
When we were doing Conjuring 1, he contacted us one time one morning because James works at night and we work during the day. I mean, we have kids and school and all that kind of stuff. And he said, and he adopted 2 little dogs or 1 dog or I forget. And he goes, dudes, I'm working at night. It's like 2 a.m. and my dog is just staring at the corner of my ceiling and won't stop looking away from it. What do you think this means? And we're like, get out of your house.
招魂2真的很值得追下去，不过它也是一个完整的故事，因为这并不是第一部的副本。
We pushed each other very much so. James did not want to come back and replay any beats that he did on the first one. He knew, the first one was sort of lightning in a bottle, I guess. It was, we didn't know it would be that big, and so that can, you have to throw those expectations out the window and come in and just push yourself, because nobody's a bigger critic of you than you. Not only does he set up these great scares, but I knew when he texted me, when he came back on board, and the first thing he texted me was, do you play guitar? And I thought, what on earth are you doing? That he was really pushing himself to want to show these other sides of these characters. I sing in this movie a little, and there's really sort of romantic moments, and there's a love story within this, and you don't want to be those actors that says, the movie's got everything, but it's really nice to see a very loving, committed relationship, honestly, in the movie when all hell breaks loose.
这部电影有更多的恐怖元素被添加在故事主线里，这多亏了担任技术执行的温子仁对恐怖电影的热爱。
If you think about it, the great horror movies, there's always a family drama in the middle of it. That's what makes a movie transcend just, oh my God, I got scared, there was a crazy monster, there was a lot of blood. I mean, that's whatever. Those come out every week. I mean, you've got to be beyond that. You've got to show character. We have a marriage crisis. Your work versus home. There's that. There's a single mom with 4 kids. Who doesn't relate to that? I mean, there's a lot to dig into on a human level. Of course, once you get people in, then you scare them. Then you got a movie. Yeah.
流星招魂2的到来，请避免独自观看。
I hung them up, hoping they'd keep things from moving around.
Has it worked?
No.